Hey there, YouTubers. I'm making a video today that you can see the title from is much different than the video I planned on making. I bought this, the Osmo Action 3 from DJI. I was very excited because if you're watching this, I was very excited about this camera for the same reason you're probably watching this video, and that is the growing hatred of GoPro. GoPro's good, except the batteries. We all know the batteries. I've had a lot of problems doing lapel mics with them, random freezes, and all the stuff that everybody knows is the problem with GoPro. So I did a lot of research into this camera, which I was excited and I bought. And when it was delivered to me, I was very, very happy. Then here's where the problem comes in and why I think you might want to reconsider purchasing this or keeping this if you have it. So I got the camera, and the first thing you have to do is you have to download an app for it. It's called Mimo. So I have a Samsung A20, older, cheap kind of phone. So I go to download it and it just won't download. It keeps erroring out, it keeps having problems. And I got to one point where, you get your Android notification like, this file's really not all that safe. Nah, I didn't think nothing of it. So I couldn't get it to download. And I'm frustrated because what they do with this is they give you 5 chances to use the camera, and then it's locked out until you download this Mimo app. So, like I said, I watched a whole bunch of videos about this camera, which had me so excited why to buy it. Nobody, not a single person mentioned anything about the app. They would just say, download the app, you're good to go, and it'll work. So when it wouldn't download, I figured it was my phone because it's older. So I started doing a little bit more research. And if you go to Google Play Store, that Mimo app, which you have to use the camera, it won't work until you download that app onto your phone. You can't do it from your computer. There's no other way to use what I think is a great camera without downloading this app. So big deal, you're downloading an app. Well, it's an APK file that is really, really insecure. And all of us now have all of our lives on our cell phones. Our banking, our everything are on our cell phones. This doesn't work without downloading that darn app. And Google won't put it on Play Store because it's not safe. The servers are in China behind firewalls. And I started thinking, what am I going to do? Because I want to use this. DJI, I want to use this camera. I want it. I'm tired of my GoPro. But I'm not willing to throw away security of my banking, of my everything, of my life on this app. I have a close family friend that is like a super geek computer engineer, makes his own apps, works for a company where he's the dude. And like super geek. You wouldn't know it, but super geek. And I talked to him at some point after I made some decisions, and he says, no. And the problem with this is, it doesn't need to be this way, which makes me think what they're doing is intentional. They could make a safe app. They could arrange this camera software to work in a way that doesn't make you insecure. Your cell phone. So I started thinking, well, since it won't download onto my phone, maybe I'll just borrow somebody else's phone, download the app, configure the camera how I want it, and then it will work after that. You don't need it connected all the time, but you need it to register, do downloads, and set up the camera. It won't work without the app. But then I started thinking, once I found out, oh, this is really insecure. And I'm going to put a Reddit thread down here. I'm not looking to get super technical with all this stuff, but there's some good information that I found out after. Because again, I watched a whole bunch of videos and nobody said anything more than you download the app. So maybe those people don't even know how bad the app is. And since all this problem, I did see another video where I don't think the person who made the video realized what was going on, but he was calling DJI and saying, well, this app is making my phone restart. It's making my phone do really weird things. DJI, you can make an app that works. It doesn't have to be this way. So what I'm doing with this is I'm taking this camera that I've wanted for so long, paid more money than I wanted to, but you know, not a terrible price, but more money than I wanted to, and I'm putting it back in the box and I'm sending it back to Amazon. If you want to keep this, keep yours, fantastic. I would say if you decide to, I would do, if I were you, I would do what I thought to do is download the app, do what I want to do, then delete the app. But I don't know how much damage you've already done. I don't know if you've made yourself insecure by doing even that. So, and I even called DJI customer service before I knew all the problems with that APK file. And they said what I'd already thought to do. Well, you can borrow somebody else's phone and download it and get everything set up, and then you're good. It's that same super geek that I told you about said it's not that hard to fix this issue. So that makes me think, is it on purpose? Is DJI purposely wanting you to download an app that is insecure and leaves your phone vulnerable to all kinds of things that none of us in 2023 want to be vulnerable to? So I'm trying to do this as a little warning to people. If you're really excited about the DJI Action 3 or now Action 4, Action 4 does the same thing. You have to use that Mimo app, which you can only get from their website, which again, their servers are in China and they're insecure. They're insecure just from man in the middle kind of thing because it's unencrypted. So you can get that kind of hacking. And then you can also get who knows what they're doing with their servers once they have access to your phone. So DJI, shame on you. You could fix this. That super geek said, I could fix it in a week. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be this way. So it really makes me think it might be intentional. So if you're willing to do that, everything I saw, I didn't even use the darn thing before I'm sending it back. Everything I saw, people were very happy with it. It has so many advantages over the GoPro. But at what cost, right? At what? Today, being vulnerable to all this stuff is just not worth it for me. So again, just trying to do like a public service kind of thing. I didn't give you all kinds of techie in the weed stuff, but if you see this video and you decide, well, maybe I should check into it, do some research and then decide what you want to do. For me, this goes back to DJI. Sadly. Hope that was helpful, and I hope you have a great and wonderful day. GoPro, stop recording. Oh, one last thing. If you've watched this and you understand my problems, my frustration with GoPro, and now not wanting to use the Action 3, if you have any suggestions of a similar type device that is better than the aspects of GoPro, please let me know. I mean, with GoPro, I spent the $50 to buy the adapter to be able to use the external mic, and that crap hasn't worked for me either. Now, I got two older GoPros, and I want to upgrade them because I want to improve the quality of videos, obviously, but I'm tired of things not working. I'm tired of GoPro, but I guess I'm sticking with GoPro till I find something better. Now, please, out there, have a great and wonderful day.